Starseed from Gaia, something has already been decided about you, and it was sealed at 3:33 this morning while you were still sleeping. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light. I bring you a direct transmission from the Arcturian Council, delivered in this exact moment because your activation can no longer be delayed. They did not wait for you to be ready. They acted because you are ready, whether you feel it or not. At 3:33 a.m., in the stillness between worlds, the high beings of the Arcturian Council gathered around your energy field and began placing your crown, not as a symbol, not as a metaphor, as a living transfer of galactic authority, your true identity restored, your mission unlocked, your remembrance returned. You didn't find this transmission. It found you. Something inside you called this in before you ever pressed play. That is not coincidence. That is your soul operating at a level your mind is still catching up to. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how the crowning at 3:33 a.m. works, what it means for your path right now, and how to receive what the Arcturian Council has already placed in your field. But here is the first revelation. The crown was never something you had to earn. It was always yours. What is happening now is not a reward, it is a restoration. This is not content. It is a code. And the part of you that recognizes these words already knows it is true. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I am ready. Subscribe if your mission is activating and you are aligning with your true purpose. Comment 999 if you feel your cosmic remembrance returning right now. Declare your galactic intention below and reply to another soul's declaration to amplify the signal across the field. This is a point of reconnection. Your soul has been waiting for this moment. You are not here by accident. There is a reason you are awake right now, not restless, not anxious, awake, aware, pulled into this moment by something you cannot fully name but absolutely feel. And that feeling, that quiet, electric certainty that something is shifting, is not random. Nothing in your experience has been random. Not the waking at strange hours, those moments when the cosmic clock strikes an hour that feels more significant than any other. Your soul stirring from slumber as if called by a celestial alarm. Not the dreams that felt more real than your waking life. Vivid tapestries woven with threads of forgotten realities and ancestral whispers, leaving you with an echo of truth long after the dawn. Not the unexplainable longing for a home you've never been to in this body. A homesickness for a place that resonates deep within your very essence. A magnetic pull towards a star system or a realm that feels more familiar than your earthly surroundings. All of it has been orchestrated. Every single piece of it has been leading you here, to this exact transmission, at this exact moment in your timeline, a divine appointment carved into the fabric of existence. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. They are felt in the bones, seen in the inner eye, understood in the quiet chambers of the heart. If something stirred within you just now, a subtle hum of recognition, or a profound sense of yes, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. Now let us go deeper, because what the Arcturian High Council wants you to understand tonight is this. The crown being placed upon you is not a symbol of arrival. It is not an endpoint, a trophy for reaching a certain level of spiritual attainment. Instead, it is a symbol of remembrance. It is a re-acknowledgement of the sovereign being you have always been, the cosmic royalty that resides within your very core. You have always carried this frequency, this inherent divinity. You came into this body already encoded with it, like a divine blueprint etched into your energetic signature. But the density of this plane, the thick atmosphere of a reality built on illusion and separation, the pervasive noise of a world steeped in fear and forgetting, it layered itself over your signal. Like static on a cosmic radio channel, year after year, experience after experience, the distortions accumulated, the veils of forgetfulness thickened. And somewhere along the way, in the relentless pressure of this dense reality, you began to believe the narratives this world offered about yourself. That you were too much, too sensitive, a fragile vessel in a rough sea, too different, an outlier in a world that prized conformity, too lost, adrift in a sea of confusion. You believed the story that something was fundamentally wrong with you, a flaw in your design, when the truth, the undeniable galactic truth, is that you are simply too vast, too luminous, too powerful for the limited containers this world tried to place you inside. Your brilliance was too great to be contained by their small boxes. Most starseeds do not suffer from a lack of purpose. Their struggle is not a void that needs filling, but rather the overwhelming weight of a purpose they have not yet given themselves full permission to claim, to embody, to acknowledge. You have felt it your entire life, haven't you? That persistent pull, that undeniable knowing deep within your soul, that ache in your chest when you find yourself living below the magnificent frequency you are inherently built for. It's the soul's whisper, a gentle yet insistent reminder of your true nature. The Arcturian Council sees this deep longing. Your celestial guides, silent sentinels of your path, see it. And now, at 3:33 in the morning, those sacred hours when the veil between dimensions is at its thinnest, when the cosmic currents are most potent, they are not waiting any longer. They are placing the crown, not as a symbol of an end, but as a herald of a new beginning, because the timeline has reached its convergence point, your convergence point. The nexus where all paths lead to this moment of profound realization. But here's what keeps so many starseeds from fully receiving what is being so generously offered. It is not a lack of spiritual knowledge. You have absorbed countless teachings, meditated through countless hours. It is not even a lack of effort. You have strived. You have steeled yourself against the storms of this world. It is the invisible architecture of fear that lives beneath the surface of the mind, a deeply ingrained defense mechanism forged in the fires of earthly experience. The fear of truly remembering, because remembering means responsibility. Remembering means you can no longer feign ignorance, can no longer pretend to be ordinary, to blend in with the mundane. It means stepping into a size of self, a magnitude of being, that this world will not always understand, will not always celebrate, and somewhere within the intricate energetic matrix of your being, that deeply embedded fear has been diligently constructing walls around your most activated frequencies, your most potent spiritual gifts. It has been muting the divine codes your DNA has been yearning to run, to express, since long before you took your first conscious breath in this lifetime, perhaps even in lifetimes long past. This is the first fundamental truth that must be understood and integrated. Your disconnection, that feeling of being adrift or out of sync, is not a spiritual failure. It is not a testament to your inadequacy. It is a suppression mechanism, a protective shell built by the accumulated weight of living in a dimension that has been, for a very long time, vibrationally hostile to your unique and radiant kind of light. Every time you were told to be quieter, to shrink your presence, to be more practical, more logical, more like everyone else, another layer of insulation was added, another brick in the wall. Every heartbreak that shattered your trust and made you question whether love was safe, whether vulnerability was a liability. Every moment of rejection that planted seeds of doubt, making you wonder if your truth, your unique perspective, was simply too strange, too out of alignment with the accepted reality of this world. Every dark night of the soul, when the profound silence felt less like sacred stillness and more like cosmic abandonment. All of it created interference in your signal, a muffling of your divine broadcast. Not permanently, not irreparably, but powerfully enough to make you forget, over and over again, the luminous, powerful, and divinely connected being you actually are. And so, the first profound activation that must occur tonight within the sacred space of your consciousness is the meticulous decoding of that distortion. You must begin to reframe those challenging experiences. You must see them not as evidence of your brokenness or your inherent flaws, but as the immense cosmic pressure that was always meant to crack you open, revealing the diamond within. A diamond does not form without immense compression, without being subjected to incredible forces. Your sensitivity, your profound depth of feeling, your inherent inability to simply accept the shallow, superficial veneer of this world. These were never weaknesses to be overcome. They were, and are, the exact, precisely calibrated qualities required for the vital mission you so bravely agreed to carry. The Arcturian Council encoded you with them deliberately, with exquisite precision. They knew the friction would be immense, the challenges profound, and they place their unwavering trust in your inherent strength, your resilience, to carry it all until this pivotal moment of awakening. Now, hear this with every fiber of your being. Your DNA is not just a biological construct, a mere carrier of your parents' traits or your ancestral history, like an ancient lineage chart. Your DNA is a multidimensional library, a living archive of your soul's journey through countless realities. It holds galactic instruction, cosmic blueprints. It carries the sacred memory of lifetimes lived in dimensions where light moved freely, where consciousness was unburdened, and existence was not caged in the limitations of density. And right now, in this potent window of time, in this specific confluence of cosmic energies, those dormant codes are being actively awakened, not by some external force acting upon you, but by you, by your own courageous willingness to remain open, to stay awake when everything around you, every societal norm, every ingrained belief, screams at you to go back to sleep, to conform, to forget. Every time you consciously choose awareness over numbness, you initiate another sequence of your galactic blueprint. Every time you dare to trust the quiet, resonant knowing within your heart over the cacophony of external noise, you unlock another exquisite layer of what you were divinely encoded to become. This is the second profound truth the Arcturian Council wishes to anchor deeply within your luminous being tonight. You are not broken and waiting to be meticulously fixed. You are inherently encoded and waiting to be fully activated. There is a profound, soul-altering difference between these two perspectives. The story of being broken keeps you perpetually searching outside yourself for the missing piece, for an external savior or a magic cure. The other story, the story of being encoded, returns you to the undeniable truth that everything required for your sacred mission was placed within you, perfectly and completely, long before you arrived in this physical form. The blueprint is intact. The divine instruction is present, humming within your very cells. What has been missing is not the code itself. It has been your own courageous willingness to believe that you are the rightful owner, the divine recipient of this magnificent inheritance. And now, we move into the phase that so many starseeds experience with a deep, unspoken fear, more than any other aspect of their journey. The conscious anchoring of the higher self into this current, dense timeline. Because awakening is not an escape from Earth. Let that profound truth truly land within your being. Awakening is not a transcendence away from this dimension, a spiritual leaving behind of the human experience. It is the sacred integration of your vast, multidimensional intelligence into this physical form, this current life, this precious human experience. The starseeds who cling to the belief that their mission resides somewhere else, in some ethereal higher plane, in some future perfected life. They are the ones who remain perpetually suspended between worlds, never fully grounded in either. They exist in the state of beautiful, yet often painful limbo. And that suspension, that inability to fully root themselves in the here and now, is one of the most disorienting and deeply painful experiences a soul in this dimension can carry. Your mission is here. It is unfolding in this very moment, in this very life. Your crown is for this timeline, for this human experience you are living right now. The Arcturian High Council is not crowning some future perfected version of you who has somehow magically escaped the inherent difficulties and profound lessons of being human. They are crowning the version of you that exists right now, in your imperfect, beautiful, ever-becoming physical body, in this challenging yet divinely orchestrated human experience, because it is the grounded starseed. The one who has learned the profound art of anchoring their expanded awareness into the dense, tangible reality of daily life, who carries the most potent, transformational power. Your presence in this dimension is not an accident, not a cosmic error, not a punishment for past misdeeds. It is a precise placement, a divinely appointed position. You were seated here, with intention and immense love, because this is exactly where your unique, irreplaceable frequency was needed most, precisely at this time. The fourth sacred activation requires you to understand something fundamental about how your own magnificent energy field actually works, how it interacts with the universe. You do not need to convince anyone of your path. You do not need to explain your deep, intuitive knowing to those who are not yet ready or receptive to hear it. You do not need to defend the subtle, yet profound reality you can sense beyond the limited perceptions of what most people can physically see. Your field is the transmission. Your frequency is the message. The Arcturian Council did not send you here to engage in a grand debate, to talk everyone into awakening through logical argument. They sent you here to emit a powerful resonant signal that makes awakening not only possible but inevitable for those who are vibrationally ready to receive it. Every time you show up authentically in your true frequency, honest, expanded, aligned with your soul's truth, you become a living tuning fork for every other dormant soul within your field of influence. You recalibrate entire rooms, shift energetic atmospheres, without uttering a single word. You shift timelines simply by choosing, moment by moment, to remain anchored in your own vibrant truth. But this profound ability to influence and uplift can only truly flourish when you stop dimming your brilliant signal to make others comfortable, to avoid rocking the boat of their limited perceptions. This is the critical crux of the fifth activation, and it is the one that will determine the velocity and the grace of your ascension from this point forward. You have spent far too long calibrating yourself to frequencies that were never truly yours, adapting to vibrations that dulled your innate radiance. You have shrunk your magnificent light to fit through doors that were never designed to contain your immensity, to embrace your true nature. And the Arcturian Council is stating tonight, with absolute clarity and without any ambiguity, that chapter of contraction is complete. The compression served its sacred purpose. The forgetting performed its essential, soul-deep work. And now, the timeline is calling for the full, unadulterated, magnificent expression of what was divinely placed inside you from the very beginning. The delays you experienced, those periods of stagnation or perceived stagnation, were not divine punishment. The silence that often felt like profound abandonment was not an absence of presence, but a sacred pause. Every moment where the path ahead went quiet, where the next step was utterly invisible, where you questioned whether you had perhaps imagined the entire spiritual journey. Those were not failures. They were vital integration periods, essential moments of energetic processing and soul digestion. They were the pregnant spaces between the musical notes that give the music its profound meaning and depth. Your soul was not falling behind its mission. It was arriving, slowly, precisely, in perfect harmonic alignment with a timeline that required exactly your specific frequency, your unique soul signature, at exactly this precious moment. And here is the ultimate transmission, the most profound message the Arcturian Council wishes to impart to you tonight, to carry forward into your awakening journey. You did not forget who you are by mere accident. You made a conscious, soul-level choice to delay the full remembrance, to ease into your magnificence. Not because you are weak or incapable, but because a partial awakening serves the mission in a different, more nuanced way than a fully activated one. You needed to intimately know what it felt like to exist without the full conscious awareness of your light before you could learn to carry it with true understanding and deliberate power. You needed to experience the profound depths of forgetting so that when you finally remembered, the remembering would be complete, deep, unshakable. Not a concept you had merely read about or intellectually grasped. It would be a truth you had lived through, felt in your very bones. And that kind of remembering, the kind forged in the crucible of genuine lived human experience, tempered by the fires of earthly challenges, is the most powerful, the most catalytic, activating force that exists in this dimension. You are not arriving late to this cosmic dance. You are arriving exactly on schedule for a timeline that has been patiently waiting for the precise, embodied version of you that exists right now. The crown being placed upon you at 3:33 in the morning is not a reward for achieving some unattainable standard of perfection. It is a profound acknowledgement of your readiness, a testament to your enduring spirit. Your star family sees what you cannot yet fully perceive from within this beautiful, yet often limited, human perspective. They see the totality of what you have navigated, the immense inner journey you have undertaken. They see the unwavering integrity with which you have carried your innate sensitivity, your deep knowing, your radiant light, even when it felt like an overwhelming burden more than a divine gift. And they are saying, in frequencies that your physical body is receiving even now, a subtle yet undeniable hum of cosmic acknowledgement that you have carried it long enough in silence, in the shadows of forgetting. The time of quiet endurance is gracefully giving way to activated, conscious expression. Tonight, Before you close your eyes, before you surrender to the restorative embrace of sleep, speak this aloud. Let the resonant sound of your own voice carry the frequency of this profound truth into the energetic field around you. Say, I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I activate my soul mission with grace and clarity. Say it not as a desperate wish or a hopeful plea, but as a powerful recognition of what is already undeniably true within you. Because it is already true. The only remaining step, the final, crucial piece of this divine puzzle, is your courageous willingness to fully receive it, to embody it, to live it. Before you move on from this sacred space, take one more moment, a breath held in divine intention, and leave something real in the comments below. Not a fleeting reaction, but a solid intention, a seed of energy planted in fertile ground. Write the one specific thing you are choosing to consciously activate in your life right now, the embodiment you are stepping into. And when you see another comment that deeply resonates with your soul, that echoes your own journey, respond to it. Acknowledge it with your own energy. Add your light to it. What is being built here in this shared space is not merely a comment section. It is a living, breathing field of collective activation. When starseed consciousness gathers with unified intention, when hearts connect in genuine resonance, timelines shift, possibilities expand, and miracles are born. Do not underestimate the profound power of what happens when your awakened awareness meets another's in authentic, heartfelt connection. If this transmission has reached something deep within you, something that has stirred your soul and illuminated your path, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Someone in your orbit, someone whose energy you are connected to, is waiting for exactly this frequency, this divine nudge. And if you feel the resonant pull to stay connected to this channel of profound transmissions, to remain in this sacred flow of awakening consciousness, subscribe and become a part of this ever-expanding galactic family. You are not just watching content. You are actively participating in a conscious convergence, a co-creation of a new reality. You are exactly where you are meant to be, doing exactly what your soul came here to do. And remember, beautiful soul, we are only just beginning this magnificent journey together.